Viewers, let's continue our LeetCode 75 series in which we have solved array, two pointer, sliding window, and now we have to solve prefix sum. So the first question of a prefix sum is find the highest altitude. Okay, so in this question, there is a biker who is on a road trip, and the trip consists of n plus 1 altitudes. Okay, and the biker start from the zeroth position, means the initial height is 0, and you have to return the highest altitude at the point. Okay, means let's suppose I have given an example. Here is given example. The initial point is 0, means the altitude is 0, and then 5 minus 5, then minus 4. You have to return the highest altitude. Okay, the net gain. So let's understand with an example. The initial is 0, and then minus 5, then 1, then 5, 0, and minus 7. Okay, you have to check, you have to return the highest altitude. Okay, so how can you find that? First I will create a sum who will find the altitude. Okay, the sum initially 0, and the and the max element, max e, which is initially 0. Okay, I will traverse through the for loop. I will create a for loop and then traverse through the array. Okay, initially I will find the sum plus equals to gain of I. Okay, gain of I, gain of I, and then I will find the max e equals to maximum of max e comma sum. Okay, you have to just do this, and then after this you just have to return the max e. Okay, so how let's approach this with an example. First you will find the sum. So the sum will initially 0 minus 5, so the sum is minus 5. Okay, and the max e is also maximum of maxi and sum, which is minus 5, because maxi is initially 0, and the sum is minus 5, so this it will be 0. Okay, so let's do this, and again 1 at the 1th position it will become minus 4. The sum will become minus 4, minus 5 plus 1 become minus 4, and the max element should remain 0, because the maximum between this and this will 0. And then for 5 you will the sum will become 1. Okay, the sum will become 1, because the minus 4 plus 5 will become 1, so the maxi element will become 1, maximum of e and the sum. Okay, and again for 0 the sum will become again 1, and for minus 7 it will become minus 6. Okay, but the maximum element is 1, so you just have to return the max c, which is 1. So the highest altitude is 1. I hope you understand with an example. Let's again take this example. Yeah. For the same, you just have to find the sum. The sum will become minus 4. For the sum is become minus 4, and the max equals to initially 0. And then for minus 4 and minus 3 will become, the sum will become minus 7. Okay, and again the maxi will be 0, and for this minus 9, the sum will become minus 9, and then minus 10. Okay, and the for 4 it will become minus 6, and for 3 it will become minus 3, and for 2 it will become minus 1. Okay, so the no greatest element is here, which is greater than 0, so the maxi will be 0. So you just have to return the 0, okay, which is highest altitude. So in this question the max a is 0. Okay, I hope you understand. So let's do this. First you have to find int n equals to gain dot size, which is the size of an array, and then int max e initially 0. Okay, and then int sum equals to 0. These all are 0, and then for int I equals to 0, I less than n, and then I plus plus. You just have to do sum plus equals to gain of I, and then max e, and the max e become, max element will become maximum of max element comma sum. You just have to find the maximum of, and after this you just have to, after this ending of loop, you just have to return max element. Okay, this is one of the easiest question of, so let's submit this. Yeah, this has been submitted. Thanks for watching.